defining the term food poisoning, so the definition. To identify the symptoms of food poisoning. We learned about the causes of food poisoning, the conditions that are related to the causes, habits that are the causes. And the last one, the remedies. The remedies of food poisoning. So, the meaning of food poisoning. Does anyone have an idea what food poisoning is? Yes.
Food poisoning is an illness caused by consumption of contaminated foods and drinks.
Thank you. So, food poisoning is an illness caused by an intake of contaminated food. What are the symptoms of food poisoning? Now you've eaten that food which is contaminated. What are some of the symptoms? Fever, thank you. Now we have the symptoms. One, fever. Another one, diarrhea. Another one, vomiting. Another one, loss of appetite. Another one, dehydration. So I'll give you all of them, the ones which we not identify. You see there is diarrhea, there is fever, there is nausea, vomiting, there is stomach cramps or abdominal pain, and there is loss of appetite, which we say. Yeah, that's all about the symptoms. Have you understood about the symptoms?
Yes.
Okay. Proceed to the next subtopic, which is, or rather, the next learning outcome, which is the causes of food poisoning. We've covered the definition, the symptoms. Now we are under the causes. Causes of food poisoning. Now, when the food which is contaminated, it can be caused by one, we have bacteria. You can write bacteria. For example, we have salmonella. Typhoid. It can be caused by viruses. It can also be caused by parasites. It can also be caused by improper food handling. For example, handling your food with dirty hands, using dirty things when preparing the food. So improper food handling. So here we say the hands, they are not clean, maybe the equipment. etc. Are you understanding? Any question up to there? Yes?
Types of viruses and cause food poisoning.
Okay, I'll give you one example. Then I'll give you that one as an assignment to go and research more on the viruses. We have the norovirus. Any other question? Okay. We can proceed to the conditions favorable for I told you, under the conditions it will be, that subtopic will be under the causes. Now the conditions favorable for the growth of bacteria. We have one. Any example? Biology from our biology, yes?
Moisture.
Moisture. So the conditions. We have one, moisture. Any other? Okay, I'll give you. We have oxygen. We have warmth. We also have time. Over time, for example, if a food substance stays for too long, it gets contaminated. Ama inaharibika, in other words. Yeah. So what are the remedies? The last subtopic now. The remedies of food poisoning. What do you do? Maybe to prevent food poisoning or to handle a case of food poisoning. Any example? Any you can pair with your neighbor and share your ideas. What have you shared? How to handle, like for example, a patient who has food poisoning, or how to prevent that food poisoning. And I've even mentioned some while I was stating the causes.
To make sure that you wash, especially foods that are eaten raw.
Yes, you wash. Any other?
Wash your hands before eating.
So how about you wash the hands, the food stuff, the equipment also. Make sure that they are all clean. Any other?
Avoid mixing raw food with uncooked food.
Avoid mixing cooked and uncooked food. Yeah. Cooked and uncooked. So I want you to take this one as an assignment. You go and look for some more remedies, like how do you handle someone who has food poisoning? Because the ones which was given me are for preventing food poisoning. You go and research on how to handle a patient who has food poisoning, and we'll start there from next. Having learned about all these learning outcomes, is there anyone with a question about the definition, the symptoms, the causes, the conditions, and the remedies? Before I proceed. Okay. Now I want you to answer one question in order to leave this class. What have you learned in today's class? Yes.
Symptoms of There are some examples of the symptoms that are diarrhea.
Thank you, diarrhea.
Another symptom is fever.
Fever, yes.
Causes of food poisoning.
Bacteria, thank you, yes.
Conditions necessary for the growth of bacteria.
Yes.
Warm.
Thank you.
Oxygen and circulation.
Okay, thank you. Another one? Time, yeah. The longer the time, the more the food gets contaminated. Any other point? Thank you for participating in today's class. Remember to research more on how to handle a patient who has food poisoning. In the next class, I want you also to do some more research and to read on stockkeeping, because that's where we start from next time. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too.